Stepney's visit to Sir Topham Hatt's railway was coming to an end,
We shall miss you,
said Sir Topham Hatt. Then he turned his attention to the other engines.
My railway is very busy, and I am pleased with you, but you need help. A diesel is all that's available. Please do your best to avoid any disturbances.
What does that mean?
Whispered Duck.
That means this diesel is difficult.
James snapped. And he was. The diesel surveyed the shed.
Not bad. I've seen worse. At least you're all clean.
The engines glared.
It's not your fault. But Sir Topham Hatt should scrap engines like you, and get engines like me. A fill of oil, a touch on the starter, and I'm off. No bother, no waiting. They have to fuss around you for hours.
The engines were furious. The next morning, they held an indignation meeting at the turntable.
Disgraceful!
Disgusting!
Despicable!
To say such things to us.
Cried Donald and Douglas.
The teacher Melissa will be wanting, but how do we do it?
But their chance came sooner than expected. The diesel was purring in the yard comfortably as the inspector was watching a fitter make final adjustments. The wind tugged at the inspector's hat, and the diesel was ready.
Look at me, Duck and Stepney. Now I will show you something.
He rolled proudly toward his coaches. Then it happened. Shaking and spluttering, the diesel ground to a halt. Meanwhile, the inspector was looking for his hat. And the diesel seethed with fury as Duck and Stepney pushed him into the shed.
My hat. You sucked it in through your air intake.
Bother your hat.
Said Sir Topham Hatt.
The heavy train's due out. You'll have to take it, Duck. Stepney, will you help, please?
Thank you, sir.
Cried Stepney.
I love a long one on my last day.
The engines were soon ready.
Gordon will take over from halfway, so get the train to there. Good luck.
Don't worry,
Smiled Stepney.
we'll get there. And be early, too.
The cavalcade moved carefully over the rails and out to an open line.
Now for a sprint.
Puffed Stepney.
I'm ready when you are.
Replied Duck. Soon they were whizzing through Upward Station. Next, they charged up Gordon's Hill. It was hard work, and they felt the heavy drag of the coaches weighing down upon them.
Hello, you're early.
Said Gordon.
That's one and a hell lot for old Diesel.
James says he's sick as boiler sludge, and he's sulking in the shed.
Huh. Serves him right for say we're out of date.
And Gordon chortled away. The next day, all the engines came to say goodbye to Stepney.
Come back and see us soon!
soon.
And you're always welcome on my Bluebell Railway, too.
Whistled Stepney. Then he puffed away. What about Diesel? He slipped out when no one was looking. But he left two things behind: a rather nasty smell and a battered bowler hat.